Get crunked up. It's playoff times. If y'all didn't make it, I'ma laugh straight on y'all face.
I don't care. I told y'all I was gonna make it. Draft projection got me 10th place and shit. And I came back and now what? It's projecting me 4th place. They be wrong. They were wrong from the beginning. They're gonna be wrong again. I'm about to come in here and win this, kid. I don't know about you. Some people are lucky like you. They got a bye week.
Yeah.
Guess what? Y'all got people to worry about like me.
Nah.
Yeah.
So I'll just look at your weakness this week.
Yeah, cool. You better have played defense because if you didn't, good luck seeing me next round.
Dogs on the south side, 2 times for the west and the east coast. 1 times for the hoes and the snake shit. Lot of hollow tips getting through the peephole. Fucking saying where they at, they ain't running shit. Too divine and entwined with the beat though. They can't take nothing from me. Look, 1 time for my dogs on the south side.
Yo, what's good, Macho Sports Flex? It's your boy Sway checking in.
Yeah, man, it's your boy Jay Pizzle checking in right here. But yeah, guys, if whoever is ready for the playoffs, this is how y'all gonna win it this week. Me and Kinfo about to lace y'all up, give y'all the starts, the parks, the sleepers, the NyQuil players that y'all have to get off the bench or off waivers. So you want to start this off, Ken, or you want me to
I go ahead and
let them know
with these hot starts. Of course, you're going to go ahead and start a quarterback like Patrick Mahomes when he's going against a defense he's once punished before. This man doesn't have the best receivers, but he'll make it happen. So, Travis Kelce, tighten up them gloves, and you should have probably 3 touchdown game. But for my running backs, I'm going to go ahead and take Miles Sanders.
Hold on. So you think Patrick Mahomes going to go off against the Texans?
Yeah.
You know they be running more on the Texans than passing, right?
They're going to have to do both.
All right. Don't say I'll tell you, bro.
We'll see.
You'll see. But
Patrick Mahomes against the Texans, and he's been going off all year.
He ain't facing Deshaun Watson. He don't have to put up more stats. They're just going to run the clock out from the second quarter on.
I don't know. We'll see.
All right.
And Miles Sanders is my running back, playing that weak Chicago defense.
Damn, that sucks because Roquan Smith left. He could have maybe helped them out now.
Maybe. That's a maybe. But, Miles Sanders, he's been pretty decent this season. So, last week he had 28 points, and he was playing the Giants. Imagine him this week on a weak Chicago defense. Maybe a 30-piece or somewhere around there. For sure, probably a 20-piece.
Yeah, I can see that happening.
But for my receiver, it's another teammate from him, Devontae Smith.
What? Devontae Smith? Start?
Yeah.
Man, don't forget, Dallas Goedert comes back this week.
That's all right.
He should take some targets away. That's the reason
he's been averaging, he's been averaging eight targets, and he's been doing something with those catches.
That's ever since Dallas Goedert went down, bro. All right.
We'll see, though. But that chemistry is looking good, pretty good with him and the quarterback. What's the name?
Jalen Hurts?
Yeah.
I mean,
And I think, Antonio Brown always get the spotlight, so they're always going to double one-on-one against Devontae Smith.
Antonio Brown? You mean AJ Brown?
I mean AJ Brown, my bad. My bad.
I was like,
they both were good. That's why.
Yeah. AJ Brown, yeah. I think AJ Brown should get the double teams.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I should leave Devontae Smith wide open.
And Dallas Goedert.
We'll see.
And Miles Sanders. And Kenneth Goodwin.
Everybody's gonna eat.
Everybody's gonna be open, bro. To be honest, it's gonna be like 3 people that eat. It's just not who's gonna eat. That's how I feel.
Yep.
Yeah, because there's a lot of weapons on the Eagles. So Kim folks saying Miles Sanders and Devontae Smith. All right. And Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
All right. But guess what, guys? I got y'all another 3 more. I'm going to start it off with the running back. You got to start it off with this guy, right? This is where it all began. We'll come back full circle. Jonathan Taylor. He's going to win you the league in the playoffs. He's going against the Vikings. The Vikings ain't that great of a matchup. And ever since he got healthy again, he's been a top 20 running back. Yeah, y'all say that's not that good, but guess what? This week's going to get all the work. All the work. Locked him in as number 1 running back for the week. Or at least a number 1. Top 5, top 10. Lock him in. So he'll carry you through the playoffs like he'll carry me. So if you got him, start him. Justin Herbert is the quarterback this week you want to for sure start. This week he goes against the Titans. Imagine that. He already went off against the Dolphins. Now he gets the Titans. And they're one of the worst teams to defend the pass. And he got Mike Williams back this week with Joshua Palmer and Keenan Allen going off again. So that's my must-start quarterback. And, I mean, last 4 games, averaging 21.5 points. So I expect another 20-piece. And, of course, you got to start this guy, Mike Williams. He's the deep threat for Justin Herbert. In his first game back, bro, he already got a touchdown. He led the team with 2 deep targets last week. So what do you think he's going to do this week? Same thing. And then the Titans, they've yielded the 3rd highest deep completion rate. That means people are throwing deep against the Titans. I guarantee Mike Williams gets a long touchdown this week. I guarantee it.
What about Keenan Allen?
Man, Keenan Allen might score, but I guarantee Mike Williams gets a long touchdown.
You don't think
or at least a long reception. It'll be at least a 40, 50-yard bomb catch.
You don't think Joshua Palmer is going to interfere in that?
Who do you think's a favorite long target is?
Hey, Joshua
Palmer was playing the Mike Williams role when he got hurt. That's what happened. That's what was happening. So this week it should correct itself, and you'll see why Mike Williams got paid over the offseason.
I expect the highlight then.
Huh?
I expect the highlight.
Yeah, I told you. He's going to get a deep pass, 40, 50-yard pass. Bomb. I'll call it now. But yeah, Ken, lace him up with the sits. He look, Zeke's already about to fall down, dog.
Yeah, man, but my quarterback, he does good, but I don't know against this defense. I think this is one of the top tier defense in the league. I think he's gonna really have a hard time. Justin Fields.
Unless he breaks a 60-yard run again.
Against Philly?
He's been doing that every team.
We'll see.
Or almost every team.
We'll see.
That'll be the only way I think he has a good game. He has to bust a big play.
But the other guy I'm about to park, Travis Etienne.
Ooh, man. I've been feeling that one. I got no on my fantasy leagues.
It hasn't been the same. And he's playing the Cowboys this week. I think the Cowboys shut him down. They're going to have to make the quarterback, Trevor Lawrence, to win the game for them.
He can maybe pull it off.
But my receiver, it's going to be Jaden Waddle. Hasn't showed up.
Ooh.
Leaving Tyreek Hill out, doing all the work out there by himself. And then they know where the ball's going every play after that. So, Jaden Waddle, I'm going to go ahead and park you, bro.
Yeah.
Until you show me otherwise.
I think he's also been dealing with an injury, and that's also another reason why I've seen
and
that
they
he's
play
been.
Buffalo this week.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. And that's funny. So
that's all my parks. What's your parks?
Man, that's funny. It ties into Tua. Cause Tua, yeah,
receiver combo.
Yeah, bro. Cause if you see him the past 3 games, I mean, he's been kind of falling off. He's only had 2 touchdowns. No, I'm sorry. He's had 2 picks, 4 touchdowns and 2 picks, and a fumble in the past 3 games. He hasn't seemed to have found his weapons like he was in the beginning of the year. So I would kind of look at it too and might look for someone else. He was off target 17.9 of his throws against the Chargers. So, I mean, imagine this week. He's going against Buffalo. They're a little more tougher defense. Yeah, I don't think Tua's going to go off this game. Maybe garbage time, but I wouldn't count on it. And I got Garrett Wilson, bro. this is a tough one. Mike White is out, guys. In case y'all didn't know, Zach Wilson is the starting quarterback for this game. I am worried. I got Garrett Wilson in one of my leagues, and I am scared to play him now. I was so fired up for him to play with Mike White, but now, I don't know, though. A lot of people are going to have the decision to make. What are you going to do? I'm looking elsewhere, and I suggest you do too, because I don't trust that combination. Another combination I don't trust is Nick Chubb. I mean, I trust Nick Chubb, but him and Deshaun Watson haven't gotten it together this year. It looks like they're trying to have their $230 million quarterback do it all, when in reality, all he has to do is just hand the ball off and look good. And Nick Chubb will do the work like the rest of the year. But I guess they're trying to get Deshaun and back into how he used to play, but man, that's gonna take time. So I might consider parking Nick Chubb this week, fam. I know you got him, right?
Yeah, my other one, but I got mine. It don't really matter who I start this week.
I mean, he's still gonna get his, but don't expect a blowout game from him. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, those are my must park guys for the week.
Yeah, it's time to get in this NyQuil zone, you know. Get a little sleepy. Take some of this NyQuil, make you sleep like a baby.
Yeah, man.
I guess you want me to start it off or you go first? It don't matter.
Shit, I'll take it first.
All
All right, man. For these NyQuil players, I got Damian Harris, bro, from the Patriots. They are playing the Raiders. I don't need to say too much more. Now, the Patriots are a run-heavy team. You see how even Mac Jones, I don't know, man. Mac Jones was mad the other week because they were kept running and running and running and running and running. He's like, let's pass the ball. No, let's keep running the ball. I would say let's run it with Damian Harris. It's either going to be Damian Harris getting all the work or Pierre Strong Jr. If Damian Harris is out, you pivot to Pierre Strong. If not, you keep with Damian Harris. So that's my NyQuil player for the week. And then at receiver, I got Michael Pittman. I know he ain't been the best all year, but you can finally count on him, Colt, to come through 1 week. Too bad it's not in the playoffs. Maybe if you had Jonathan Taylor and Michael Pittman, you would have been there. But since you gave him to me, you'll see Michael Pittman finally go off for you this week. He is going against what I think it's the Vikings. Yeah, and he's now just getting a little more work in the red zone finally. And the Vikings are dead last in defense the pass per dropbacks. The catch rate is 74.9. Basically, if Matt Ryan drops back and passes, 75% of the time he's going to complete a pass against the Vikings. It's the perfect matchup. So I expect Michael Pittman to have a huge game this week. Let's get it. Number 1 receiver of the week. And my sleeper quarterback is Kirk Cousins. He's going against the Colts defense. I know sometimes he struggles against good defense. But, man, if you've been watching the Vikings, bro, Justin Jefferson, T.J. Hawkinson, Adam Thielen's been going off, Dalvin Cook. And even if it does come down to Alexander Madison, we know what he can do. So I would keep Kirk Cousins. I would actually pick him off waivers if he's there and you got a Mike White, or you're dependent on him, or if you got Tua, or if you got his park player, pivot off to Kirk Cousins this week if he's on the waivers, fam. Yeah, so those are my sleepers. Yeah, he might want to go to Kirk Cousins.
He has Kirk Cousins on the roster.
He's a sleeper, but it's not going to be good enough to beat me. I got Justin Fields.
He's a part.
And he'll still outscore Kirk Cousins.
For my sleepers, be Aaron Rodgers, quarterback. About to stun them Rams. Yes, sir. Aaron Rodgers going to do good this game. He's going to come back. He's going to take that dub. You heard it here first in Macho Sports Place by Sway.
You sure Baker don't get another comeback back-to-back weeks?
Fuck no.
All right.
The sleeper running back, he went off last week. But you think Isaiah Pacheco going to get all the work? I think you're wrong. I think this guy, Jerry McKinnon, gets the work against the Texans.
Think he gets all the work?
Majority of it.
Man, I'm starting Pacheco.
I am too, but I'm on flex on one of them. But I mean, they both probably gonna go out. You seen what Zeke and Tony Pollard did to us last week.
Yeah. So you're right. They might both go off. It's just now who's gonna have the bigger game.
I think Jerry McKinnon, because he's a backfield catcher and he can run.
All right.
They got the advantage. But this one, you're gonna dig deep.
But
You
Pacheco
get
gets
heavy.
the end zone work, so we'll see.
It's all right though. They always throw the Kelsey in the end zone.
Yeah, but when it's at the 1, and then
Mahomes
last week, don't forget last week it was just a
They're
lucky
gonna-
toss up to him.
They're gonna switch it up.
That was
Mahomes
really
gonna-
why he went off
Mahomes gonna
McKinnon.
just run it in.
Y'all gonna chase a highlight reel. Okay, cool. It was
Mahomes
a
is
top
gonna
10
run.
for a reason.
Hey, but my receiver, man, he's gonna dig deep. I know he's probably in everybody's waivers right now. He's been showing up when Brandon Cooks and Nico Collins don't seem to play. Chris Moore, this dude's doing one-hand catches, and I don't know. I think we should keep him around a little longer.
Yeah, he looks really good on the Texans.
So that's what one of those sleepers. If you have worried about your wide receiver this week, I mean, he's a hot sleeper right there, man. I mean, I know he's going against Kansas City, but this guy seems to step up.
He could win someone a week in the playoffs.
Hey, whatever it takes, right?
Man, and remember this, guys. When we give you this advice, y'all might laugh at these receivers and these guys off waivers, but don't forget, last year, same time, there was 3 players that they were still on waivers and won fantasy football for people. Armin St. Brown was one of them. So don't take these guys off the waivers like Chris Moore. Those are potential league winners now. So I would double check your numbers. Go back and Google whatever you gotta Google. Check in the Macho Sports Flicks. We're gonna give you a waiver pickup. So
just like you said, don't chase some big names.
Yeah, don't chase the name, chase the numbers. So that's all I gotta say, fam. But I know it's gonna be exciting. Week 15, we're gonna have a bunch of great games. Imagine, don't forget Saturday. There's gonna be games going on. Starting at 12 is the Colts coming up against the Vikings, and I think we got the Eagles versus the Bears, and we got another game right here. The 2 other games. So don't forget to set up your lineups early.
Might as well set them up, early in the morning, like after you watch this video.
Right.
But yeah, don't forget to
Strike out that like button. Sack the subscribe button.
and dunk your comment down below. This is Macho Sports flexing out.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Check it out.
Work then, work again. What goes around comes around. Cycle continuing. Mind on my money. I'm all about dividends. Only catch flights to you, all of your feelings. Kid bumping tips and Jxxy.R know that they feeling it. All in her mouth like a feeling is. Go bring a dentist in. I've been tuned in like I'm off of that Ritalin. Hop in that booth and start riddling.